The historic Greenwood Cemetery in Brooklyn is set to break new ground starting next year. Soon, New Yorkers will be able to legally compost themselves after death. This is the first place on the East Coast to implement human composting. The practice was legalized by the state legislature in 2026. So joining me now to talk more about this is the president of Greenwood Cemetery, Meera Joshi. First of all, thank you so much for coming on to tell us about it.
Thank you. Thanks for your interest.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's a fascinating story. And rather than human composting, you shared that the preferred term is terramation.
Yes, similar to cremation, terra is earth, and it's the process of taking the remains and turning them back into earth. And although it feels new, we've gotten a lot of interest since the Wall Street Journal article came out about us taking this on. It's actually not new at all, right? Like, these are very ancient practices. What's new is the technology and how you do it, and the health standards and the legalization.
Yeah, tell us about that. What makes it different? What makes it not so scary? And what you said that there's been a lot of interest already after that article was published saying that you're going to be at the forefront of this. Tell us what people are saying to you and why they want to sign up for something like this after death.
We've had over 300 people say they'd like to sort of get their name on the list, so as soon as it's offered, they have reserved a spot. The primary reason I hear is they want to, one, be part of the landscape and the community that is Greenwood. They want to be in a place that their loved ones can come to year after year and not enjoy just a stone or a moment or a location, but the entire landscape. And that's what it feels like when the earth that the remains turn into become part of the landscape. They're part of the entire thing. And I think that the other reason is people really appreciate the sustainability of it. There's no emissions with terramation. You're not using up land in a way that we really feel, especially so acutely in New York. And then finally, for us and for people in the outside that are interested, it's a way for Greenwood to stay an active cemetery. We've been around since 1838. We have no plans of closing our gates. And the exciting idea is just as many people can be remembered in Greenwood every year that were remembered in Greenwood in the 1900s, in the 2000s, and then in the 3000s.
Is that because there's obviously a finite amount of space for traditional burial, but pretty much infinite, or a lot of space if you're talking about composting?
Absolutely. The terramation process results in earth. That earth is used in Greenwood. People will likely be able to choose from a bunch of different options. If they really want a traditional style burial and they want terramation, they can still be in a specific spot and have a stone or a sculpture that memorializes their spot. Or they can be part of a rolling meadow, they can be part of a tree, whatever they prefer.
So interesting. Thanks for coming on and telling us about it. While I have you here, I know obviously many people know you in your former role, Deputy Mayor of Operations for the Adams administration.
Yes.
So we're under a new administration now, a couple months in, and we've had two major snowstorms back to back. Talk about trial by fire. What's your assessment of how the Mamdani administration has handled the first storm and then this really massive second storm?
I think they've done an amazing job. They've brought thousands and thousands of emergency shovelers on, which is something that's been done to a level this time that it hasn't been done to this level in the past. And what's so critical is there's so many places the plows can't get. Intersections, fire hydrants, bus stops. But if those aren't clear, it's really hard to be a New Yorker. And so by focusing on those little pieces of the cityscape that matter, they've done a tremendous job in making sure that all of New York City can move around. And he's gotten a few billion from Kathy Hochul in just a small amount of time, so we shouldn't overlook that.
Looking forward, are there any obstacles that you foresee, anything that you're sensing that this administration might not be expecting that might be coming their way? What are you looking toward?
I think they're pretty wide-eyed about all of the challenges, and a visit to Trump again today represents that. Really, the looming question is how much federal support will the city continue to get and will the state continue to get? And very prudent to be doing those face-to-face meetings.
Really interesting to hear from you, both on that topic as well as big changes coming to Greenwood Cemetery in your current role. Meera Joshi, thank you so much.
Thank you.